What I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to tuck it behind here and put, I had a pretty productive 2 snow days this week. This is what we got done. So as we had mentioned, we'll be doing Spam Wednesdays. No, not the spam that's sliced processed alien meat or anything like that those crazy loons think it is. We're talking about spam cards. This is our spam card, and that's what it will be. So what we're going to be using today to do our spam cards are these command hooks. Well, not hooks. Normally command uses hooks, but today we're using their picture hanging strips in order to do this quick little project. Kinds of stuff. I'm going to be using this old, it's a Legal Shield business card holder. I stapled it right here so that way the cards can't go too far down. And hopefully if I place it right about there, it will be good to go. And then I can fold this back and we will see how well that works out. So right here. And one quick thing, so I'm going to actually see how I did this opposite of each other. I'm going to do the same thing on the back side of it. So I'll do those opposite of each other. Okay, so now that we know where they need to be, just press them down a little bit more so they're nice and snug. There's no way they're coming off. And there you have it. They're nice and snug on there. Now you just got to push the sides in, push the back side of it in. I'm going to take the spam cards out of here just so I can get a little bit better grip. And now you have your spam card holder. What I'm going to do with this is I'm actually going to tuck it behind here and put some of the picture framing stuff on this side of it. The reason I'm using that is because I no longer need Legal Shield business cards. We have an app for that. It's the 21st century, so of course you have an app for everything. This one I'm also going to do opposite of itself. That way it kind of works just a little bit better. If I ever need to take this off of here. Of course, when I'm riding I need gloves. So we'll upright it. And usually I'll use my right hand. And there you have it. Sticker bomb. Or sorry. Spam bomb. Anyone who comes by. Best part is I have long arms so I can kind of just go back and forth. Or if I have my hand over here for whatever reason, if I need my hand on the brake, can easily this week. This is what we got done. Ooh. I think it looks phenomenal. So it really turned out well. I think we're going to change a little bit more, but that was the project we were working on. Okay, get strapped in if you're willing and get ready for another garage vlog. So what is going on today? We have another freezing cold day out. There's snow everywhere. And on those 2 snow days, we got roughly 27 inches of snow in the matter of, I want to say, 36 hours, something like that. So a day and a half, we got 27 inches of snow. I was in the living room working on all that during that time. So I really didn't have to leave too much besides to get the lumber. We did a few more projects since then, yesterday. Our next project is in here. That's why the ladder is up. We're ready to do it. I love being productive. I love getting projects done. I love finishing up the projects that I've had started or that I want to get started. And this snow is kind of killing me right now because I want to go ride. But it looks like in the next few weeks, spring will be here. So I'm not going to complain too much. The first official ride of the season will be very soon. But before any of that happens, a few things need to happen with the bike. Just change out the oil, check everything, all the fluid levels and everything. But, I mean, that should be fairly simple. We should be able to get that done in less than a day and go riding when it gets nice out. So, what do you guys have to look for in the upcoming months? Well, I'll answer your question with a question. What would you guys like to see in the upcoming months? What would be fun to see? What do you guys want to watch? Because I can come out with video after video of me talking about complete and absolute... Sorry, I got off on a tangent there. I mean, truly, I could come out with the craziest crap in the world. And you know what? No one would watch it because it's stupid. It's not fun entertainment for you guys. It's stupid videos and boring, and I'm not one to just go out and do stupid shit. That's simple, right? That's just not who I am. I like being very calculated in what I do. Maybe that's just the mathematician in me. But Last Man Standing put it perfectly. I have a lot of great ideas. I just hardly ever have a pen to write them all down. And, you know, I do have some good ideas. I wouldn't say they're great because they're really not. But I do have some good ideas, and, you know, it's fun to write down some ideas. And don't get me wrong, I do write down some of my ideas, and you guys will hear probably 60% of those that I write down. If you watch the first season of the channel, you'll see a lot of stuff I wrote down, a lot of different things I really thought out beforehand. And you'll see that again with this season. But I also want to make this season like my breakout season. I really want the channel to grow. I really want us to be able to communicate the best way possible. I really want to do some question and answer stuff. And I believe I actually have a few questions that have been asked by me. And, you know, now's as good a time as ever to really answer them all. One of the questions that I got asked was, what do I do for a living? Well, guys, for a living, I'm a teacher. It is a ton of fun being a teacher. It's as rewarding as everyone says it is. And, you know, there's no profession like it. There just really isn't. Another question I had, is that the only thing I do for a living? Well, no, I love photography, guys. I'll put a link in the description to my photography page, and you guys can kind of check that out if you would like to. I do wedding photography. Well, I haven't done a wedding yet, but I would really love to get into doing a wedding. I feel it'd be so much fun. And, you know, I actually just checked out, per Mickey Dick's request, I just checked out Jimmy Chin. He's a National Geographic photographer who loves climbing and actually takes, I want to say like 99.9% of his photos that are in the mountains hanging on the side of a different mountain. But yeah, what can I say, guys? This garage vlog ran a little bit longer than I thought it would, so I'm probably going to have to turn it into 2 or edit it out or something. It's going to be an absolutely awesome season. I hope and pray that it will truly just turn into an over-the-top season, a breakout season for the channel. the other new thing for the channel that I'll be doing after every single video is a new tagline. So I kind of thought about this before I came up with the name for the bike, and that's how the name actually came about. All of a sudden I was on Motovlog Alliance, and someone had said something, and they were like, oh, hey, Rev's here. And I was like, yeah, you know, just your friendly neighborhood motovlogger. And someone goes, Spider-Man? And I was like, well, I mean, Spider-Man is one of my favorites, but I wasn't really going for that. I was just kind of, you know, with great CCs comes great responsibility. Whoa. So, oh God, guys, I cracked myself up. So yeah, what it's going to come down to is just we are going to have an absolutely awesome season. I have so many more announcements I want to make, but I don't know if I have the time right now. So I'll leave you guys with that, and this is your friendly neighborhood motovlogger signing off for now. Have a great one, guys. Ride safe.